Please be seated. Good afternoon. It's a real pleasure to welcome you all to the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland on the occasion of our Fellows, Members and Diplomates Conferring ceremonies. Before formally declaring open the conferring ceremony, I'd like to introduce the platform party. At the centre of the stage, at the table to the front, is Professor Deborah McNamara, President of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland. And then as you look to the stage from your right, Dr. Diarmuid O'Shea, President of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland, Associate Professor Mick Malloy, Dean of the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine, Dr. Frank O'Leary, Honorary Secretary of the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine, Ms. Emma Scally, Professional and Postgraduate Examinations Manager at RCSI, Ms. Deirdre Lang, Honorary Secretary of the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery, Ms. Mary Godfrey, Vice Dean of the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery of RCSI, Dr. Grace Kelly, Honorary Secretary of the Faculty of Dentistry, Professor Chris Lynch, Dean of the Faculty of Dentistry, Dr. Dara Halpenny, Honorary Secretary of the Faculty of Radiologists and Radiation Oncologists at RCSI, Dr. Jerome Caffey, Dean of the Faculty of Radiologists and Radiation Oncologists, and then on the left of the stage, Ms. Anya Gibbons, Director of Development at RCSI, Dr. Linda Keaveney, Fellowship Director at the VHI Urgent Care Medicine Programme, Mr. Kieran Ryan, Managing Director of Surgical Affairs at RCSI, Sr Orla Treacy, Honorary Fellow Recipient, Mr. Keith Sinnott, Council Member of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, Professor Kevin Barry, Director of the National Surgical Training Programme at RCSI, and my name is Cathal Kelly, Vice-Chancellor CEO of RCSI. President, Members of Council, Deans, past Presidents, Members of Faculty Board, Fellows of the College and Faculties, we now formally commence the proceedings with the award of the Honorary Fellowship of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, our highest award, upon Sr Orla Treacy, Director of the Loreto Mission in Rumbek, South Sudan. I now invite Mr. Keith Sinnott, Member of Council, to come forward to recite the citation for our Honorary Fellow recipient, Sr Orla Treacy.
Madam President, Vice President, past Presidents, Members of Council, Fellows, Members, distinguished guests, it is with great pleasure that I introduce our candidate for the RCSI Honorary Fellowship Award, Sr Orla Treacy, who is an educator, teacher, leader, missionary and humanitarian in the finest Irish tradition. With us today, we are also delighted to welcome a number of Sister Treacy's guests and colleagues, including the Principal, Deputy Principal and a number of students from Loreto College Junior School. Sr Orla was born in Carlow in 1973 and was educated in Ennis and Loreto Secondary School in Bray. Having completed her Leaving Certificate, she attended the Mater Dei Institute of Education and qualified as a secondary school teacher in religion and music. While teaching in Cork, Ballina and Crumlin, she obtained a Master's in School Chaplaincy and Pastoral Care, DCU, and subsequently a Master's in International Development and Human Resource Management from Manchester University and a doctorate from the Fuller Seminary, Pasadena, in Global Leadership in the field of missiology. In 2004, the Irish Loreto Sisters received an invitation to begin a school in what was then Southern Sudan. Sr Orla was one of 3 volunteers who offered to start the new mission in Rumbek, South Sudan. They left Ireland in February 2006, and upon arriving in Rumbek, Sr Orla was touched by the plight of girls who were being forced into early marriage and denied the right to an education. Guided by the vision of their founder, Mary Ward, that women in time to come will do much, the Loreto Sisters started a girls-only boarding school with 35 students. Today, Sr Orla serves as the director of the Loreto Rumbek Mission, overseeing a boarding secondary school for 385 girls, a co-educational primary school of 1,215 from kindergarten to primary 8, and a primary healthcare facility providing much-needed services to the most vulnerable in the community. The Loreto Mission in South Sudan has thrived despite many years of armed conflict, hunger and cultural systems that undervalue girl-child education. To date, over 500 young women have graduated from Loreto Lumbeck. Most Loreto graduates continue to university. With an extensive university scholarship programme, 90 graduates are currently being supported in university. The impact of Loreto education and demand for the rights of young women to be educated has spread throughout the region. In 2021, the state government issued a new law protecting the rights of girls in education and prosecuting those who force them out of school for marriage. Sister Orla has won various awards. In 2017, she was awarded the Monsignor Hugh O'Flaherty International Humanitarian Award. In 2009, she was one of the recipients of the Women of Courage Award given by the US State Department. DCU awarded her the Societal Impact Award, and in 2021 she was presented with the Distinguished Service Award for Irish Abroad by President Higgins. Orla has always been an avid swimmer, winning provincial and national medals in swimming and life-saving. She spent her college years as a summer lifeguard on Bray Beach. Living as she now does in a landlocked country, swimming is no longer high on an agenda, apart from swimming against the tide. On occasion, in what can be a challenging environment in South Sudan. She has a great interest in walking and pilgrimage, having completed a number of national and international routes. She has brought the spirit of pilgrimage to South Sudan and now leads an annual peace pilgrimage with young adults throughout the country. Sister Orla is filled with hope. As her mission has grown, she has seen a shift in cultural perceptions to the value of education for girls. She continues to work in faith, striving for a world in which girls are not forced into marriage and are allowed to complete their education and to pursue their dreams. Madam President, it gives me great pleasure to present to you Sister Orla Treacy, whose commitment to education and quality is, I am sure you will agree, worthy of the highest distinction this college has to offer, the Honorary Fellowship of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland.
I, Sister Orla Treacy, do solemnly and sincerely declare that I will observe and be obedient to the statutes, bylaws and ordinances of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland. And I will, to the utmost of my power, endeavour to promote the reputation, honour and dignity of the said college.
By virtue of my office of President, I admit you an Honorary Fellow of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland.
Once again, a sincere congratulations to our newest Honorary Fellow. And it now gives me great pleasure to invite Sister Orla Treacy, RCSI, to address us.
Thank you, Mr. Synod, for your generous and kind words. President, Vice-Chancellor, members of Council, staff of RCSI, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and you graduates and fellows, I'm delighted to be with you this afternoon. And I'm also aware of our many friends and family who may be joining us online, including my own community in South Sudan. I'm honoured to receive this honorary fellowship, and I do so on behalf of my Loreto family, our sisters, some of whom are here with me today, and our students in South Sudan. RCSI and Loreto are no strangers to one another. We have been neighbours on this green for nearly 200 years. And when our school was tragically burnt in the fire in 1986, tragically with the loss of 6 of our sisters, you generously hosted our students for their national exams, a generosity not forgotten by our sisters. Another great connection we have is in the family of former President William Doolan. One of William's daughters was our own Sister Paula Doolan. Paula spent her years as a missionary in Kenya, devoting her life to educating young women. In later years, Sister Paula returned and lived on St. Stephen's Green. And each time she passed RCSI, she would venerate it as if passing a church. And whoever was in her company heard the stories of her late great father. I remember Paula in a very special way here today. And of course, many of our Loreto graduates have passed through the halls of RCSI as students and faculty members. For 200 years, our sisters have committed their lives to education in Ireland and as missionaries around the world. We are inspired by our foundress, Mary Ward, who had a dream that in time to come, women would do great things. This is a dream that drives us and our young women today, particularly in South Sudan. South Sudan is the newest country in the world. It is 13 years old, and sadly one of the most struggling countries. We began our mission there 19 years ago and have graduated nearly 600 young women. These young women are now helping to build the nation of South Sudan. Over the years, we have lived through 3 civil wars, the birth of a nation, hunger, various medical outbreaks, the annual malaria crisis, violence, floods, and insecurity. As the wider community of Catholic missionaries, our personnel have been arrested, detained, beaten, imprisoned, deported, held with suspicion, and a number of our missionaries have been murdered. And this is who we are as missionaries. We go where the need is greatest. We live among the people and journey with them. Our faith is one of hope and love. That is our message, to help our students become their best selves and serve their community. The young women we journey with in school are all challenging the culture. We live in a culture in which young women are viewed as commodities, married off in exchange for their cow dowry, often as young as 15 years of age. Our students fight for their rights to be educated. Our graduates campaign for women's rights in their community, and as educated women are the drivers behind the next generation going to school. Last year, 5 of our graduates, now married working mothers, living in the town of Aweel, 400 kilometres north of Rumbek, challenged us to expand. They had attended our school in Rumbek and seen the future reality for their own daughters and girls in their town. They reached out to us to invite us to open a new school in their area. I'm happy to say that on Thursday we signed the building project for this new mission in Aweel and are currently looking for new partners to join together with us in supporting the education of young women in South Sudan. But today is about you, fellows and graduates. So I know many of you are not graduating for the first time, but allow me to indulge on my life wisdom. After a long life as a missionary, my students like to remind me it's a very long life as a missionary. But there are just a few reflections that have helped me navigate this difficult and dangerous road at times. And allow me to share some of these 6 reflections that I have. The first one is, be true to yourself. Everyone else is already taken. This is a quote we attribute to Oscar Wilde. I've learned that we can't copy others' ways and practices. You can be inspired by others and you can learn from them, but you have to find your own way to do the job. Don't be afraid to find your unique way of operating. You'll be the better person for it and the team will be better too. Setbacks are unavoidable, but giving up unforgivable. Joe Biden last month in America. I know from experience that failure and setbacks and hard times often push us to want to give up. But if this is truly your passion, trust yourself and endure through the hard times. And always remember, never quit when you're angry or depressed. Roles, titles, and honours are not the whole of us. Many of you are in professions where people will come to you at your most vulnerable and expect you to solve their problems. This reality can bring its own pressure, and some of us can feel at times overwhelmed by the demands and their expectations. It is your duty to look after yourself. Others may not even notice when you're under pressure. You need to learn to communicate when you're not okay. And you need to take the necessary action to look after yourselves. Our friends, family, and home can be a good place to bring us back to ourselves. Embrace diversity and welcome difference. Many of us live and work in cultures different to our own family cultures. In today's world, we have opportunities to travel and encounter people with different views, beliefs to our own. Embrace these differences. Try to understand other perspectives and travel into new places. You will be better because of the difference, not when we're all the same. And always remember the very wise missionary advice: when moving into remote areas, keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, keep your bowels open, and keep your mouth shut. We stand on the shoulders of giants. We are part of rich institutes with incredible legacies. I think of Sister Paula Doolan and her generation of missionaries. They volunteered to leave Ireland as young women, never expecting to return, in the hope of contributing to a better world. RCSI, too, celebrates generations of women and men around the world who committed their lives to improving the health of millions of people. We are not alone. Let us always be aware of the giants who have gone before us in our field of work. And finally, let's celebrate the high points. Today is one such day. They suggest that we have 12 defining moments in life. Finishing university or postgraduate courses is obviously part of that. If you want to know the other ones, you can Google them. Finally, I would like to thank RCSI for this wonderful honour. I congratulate all of you today as the newest graduates and fellows, and I thank all those who are the giants in our lives. I'm grateful to my family, to my Loreto sisters, to our staff and student body in Loreto Rumbeck, and all who have helped me to arrive at this point today. Enjoy the evening and celebrate this great success. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sister Treacy, for your wise words and your inspiring work. We proceed now to the conferring of fellowship and memberships of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland. And it gives me pleasure to invite Professor Kevin Barry, Director of the National Surgical Training Programme here at RCSI, to come to the lectern.
Thank you, Cathal. I am delighted to invite the candidates for fellowship and membership of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, including addendum, to please rise. Please recite the declaration in unison with me, and the declaration is listed on page 10 of your booklet. So we will recite the declaration together when you're ready. I do solemnly and sincerely declare and promise that I will observe and be obedient to the statutes, bylaws and ordinances of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, and that I will do to the utmost of my power endeavour to promote the reputation, honour and dignity of the said college. I promise to place the welfare of my patients above all else. I promise to be respectful of my fellow healthcare professionals and will readily offer them my assistance and support. I further promise to continue to learn and teach and maintain my competence for the benefit of my patients, trainees and the society in which I serve. May I please ask the fellows to remain standing. Members, you may take your seats. I present the candidates for Fellowship of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, and I invite the President, Professor Deborah McNamara, to admit the new fellows.
By virtue of my office of President, I admit you fellows of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland.
I will now invite each candidate to come forward. Fellowship addendum, Catherine Bousset. Darren Porter. Cardiothoracic surgery, Joseph McLaughlin. Abhinash Panda. General Surgery, Mohammed Al Hassan Khalifa. Andrew McKenney. Mohammed. Emer O'Connell. Lauren O'Connell. Anna Ryan. Ophthalmology, Ruth Elliard. David Gallagher. Otolaryngology, Eric Farrell. Stephen Gary. Mohammed Yosef Ghunaim. David McCrory. Plastic surgery, Aileen Egan. Trauma and orthopedics, Alva White Gibson. Urology, Eva Brown. Stephanie Crohan. Adrian Fuentes Bonacere. Conor McCann. Kenneth Patterson. Vascular surgery, Conor Dooley. Norman Shazad. I now invite the candidates for the membership of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, including ENT, to be upstanding, and I invite the President to admit the new members.
By virtue of my office of President, I admit you members of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland.
I will now call each candidate to come forward for membership. Mohammed Abbasi. Amin Ahmed. Hilali Ahmed, Muhammad Ali, Ali Arslan, Hafiz Salman Asif, Jake Clements, Rory Crean, Brian Cunningham, Joseph Michael Dilworth, Jenna Doherty, Niall Fahy, Timothy Fannin, Faryal, Adeline Fu, Carissa Harrington, Richard Hogan, Basil Ibrahim, Nida Jamil, Emma Johnston, Ishapreet Kaur, Hannah K. Coyle, Sarvesh Kutty, Megan McConnell, Andre McLeod, Omer Mohammed, Farha Mohammed, Stephen Murphy, Haq Nawaz, Miriam Nawaz, Sarah Nawaz, Anya O'Dwyer, Omar Kudwai, Bisola Salaja, Mohammed Tariq Shah, Maud van der Herk, Fellowship in Urgent Care Medicine. The RCSI VHI Fellowship in Urgent Care Medicine is the first urgent care medicine fellowship in Europe which can be undertaken by non-specialist doctors. We are delighted to welcome colleagues from VHI here today on this special occasion. I will now introduce each candidate. Lauren Fortune. Elena Veleshu. That concludes the surgery awards for fellowship and membership. Congratulations to all the candidates.
We now proceed with the award of Fellowship for the Faculty of Radiologists and Radiation Oncologists. I invite the Dean of the Faculty, Dr. Jerome Coffey, to come forward to join the President at the conferring table. And I call on Dr. Dara Halpenny, Honorary Secretary of the Faculty, to introduce the candidates.
I am delighted to invite the candidates for Fellowship of the Faculty of Radiologists and Radiation Oncologists to please rise as we recite the declaration listed on page 10 of your conferring booklet. So I invite you to recite the declaration in unison with me. I do hereby solemnly and sincerely declare and promise that I will observe and be obedient to the statutes, bylaws, and ordinances of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, and that I will, to the utmost of my power, endeavour to promote the reputation, honour, and dignity of the said college. Thank you. I present the candidates for Fellowship of the Faculty of Radiologists and Radiation Oncologists, and I invite the Dean to admit the new fellows.
By virtue of my office of Dean, in the presence of the President, I admit you Fellows of the Faculty of Radiologists and Radiation Oncologists of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland.
I now invite each candidate in turn. Firstly, Adiundum, Christopher Byrne. Elaine Davis. Radiology, Fatih Abushar. Mohammed Adel Hamouda. Oludare Alabi. Connor Brosnan. Sean Collins. James Thomas Diedrich. Ara Francis. Brian Gaffney. Christopher Garvey, Dora Garman, Anya Maeve Heaney, Luke Hughes, Connor Keady, Jamie Sue Kelly, Ronan Lee, John Lenihan, Sean T. Lim, Edward McDermott, Philip Mull-Ryan, Liam O'Halloran, Fergus O'Herlihy, Kenneth O'Riordan, Paul Ryan, Brian Sheehy, Paul Michael Tansey, and Radiation Oncology, Rebecca Louise Geary, Orla Monaghan. Niall O'Dwyer, Jennifer Trudell, that concludes the awards for the Faculty of Radiologists and Radiation Oncologists. Congratulations.
We now proceed to the awards of the Faculty of Dentistry of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland. I invite the Dean of the Faculty of Dentistry, Professor Chris Lynch, to come forward to join the President at the conferring table, and I invite Dr. Grace Kelly, Honorary Secretary of the Faculty, to introduce the candidates.
I'm delighted to invite the candidates for fellowship, membership and diplomas of the Faculty of Dentistry to please rise as we recite the declaration listed on page 10 of your conferring booklet. I invite you to recite the declaration in unison with me. I do hereby solemnly and sincerely declare and promise that I will observe and be obedient to the statutes, bylaws and ordinances of the Royal College of Surgeons of Ireland, and that I will, to the utmost of my power, endeavour to promote the reputation, honour and dignity of the said college. I will ask the Fellows only to remain standing. I present the candidates for the Fellowship of the Faculty of Dentistry and invite the Dean to admit the new Fellows.
By virtue of my office of Dean, in the presence of the President, I admit you Fellows of the Faculty of Dentistry of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland.
I will introduce each candidate for the Fellowship ad eundem. Jenny Gallagher. Christine Goodall. Grant McIntyre. By election, Angus Roach. We proceed with membership of the Faculty of Dentistry, and I invite the candidates to be upstanding. I invite the Dean to admit the new members.
By virtue of my office of Dean, in the presence of the President, I admit you members of the Faculty of Dentistry of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland.
I will now introduce the candidates. Amna Al-Mullah. Ayman Azam. Laura Farmer. Sumbal Ifkatar, in absentia. Malak Najami. Hafsa Shujai. Ahmed Zen Eldin. We now move on to the Diploma of Primary Care Dentistry of the Faculty of Dentistry. I invite each candidate to come forward. Yazin Hinbajari. That concludes the awards for the Faculty of Dentistry. Congratulations to all of our new fellows, members and diplomats.
We now move to the awards for the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery at the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland. It gives me a pleasure to invite the Vice Dean of the faculty, Miss Mary Godfrey, to come forward to join the President at the conferring table. And I call on Miss Deirdre Lang, Honorary Secretary of the faculty, to introduce the candidates.
I'm delighted to invite the candidates for fellowship and membership of the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery to please rise as we recite the declaration listed on page 10 of your conferring booklet. I invite you to recite the declaration in unison with me. I, Deirdre, do hereby solemnly and sincerely declare and promise that I will observe and be obedient to the statutes, bylaws and ordinances of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, and that I will, to the utmost of my power, endeavour to promote the reputation, honour and dignity of the said college. I will ask the fellows only to remain standing. Members, you can sit. I present the candidates for fellowship of the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery and invite the Vice Dean, Miss Mary Godfrey, to admit the new fellows.
By virtue of my office of Vice Dean, in the presence of the President, I admit you fellows of the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland.
I now call on the candidates to come forward and welcome in fellowship by addendum, Selva Titus Chaco. Jose Luis Cobas Serrano. Adriano Friganovic. Duina Carmen Mazzulu. Christine Pabico. Carolyn Wallace. Liz Westcott. Fellows by election, Noof Al-Kwari. Jacqueline Burke. Orla Finn. Aoife O'Donoghue. Fellows by examination, Yunus Abudu. Oliver Thomas Allen. Sija Binoy. Tatiana Balio. Roisin Ann Bradley. Emily Burry. Richard Byrne. Helen Byrne. Ivan Carlo Caro. Gloria Chan. Catherine Clark. Annette Connolly. Shivaraj Kumar Dandagi. Anya Davern. Laura Setliff Davidson Whitaker. Antoinette Doherty. Tracy Doherty. Bianca Edwards. Kieran Evans. Deirdre Garvin. Catherine Healy Sharbaugh. Katie Hill. Sinead Jordan. Giri Baba Kalunkandanahali Marianapi. Vipin Karata. Alana Kavanagh. Vera Carney Burke. Louise Kelly. Shane Kelly. Nicholas Kennedy. Martina Kennedy. Orla Kenny. Niamh Kiley. Anne-Marie Kilcannon. Liz Kingston. Sarah Jane Liptrot. Teresa Lowry Lennon. Alawatosin Mabadeje. Helena Evelyn Malone. Tendai Marima. Maria McAuliffe, Katrina McCahey, Natalie McAvoy, Anju Sofana Menon, Susan Moscow, Julie O'Driscoll, Emma O'Hart, Nicola Pagnucci, Denise Angelo Prudencio, Michelle Quinn, Rincy Rajan, Beryl Juliette Sam, Grania Sheeran, Naomi Nancy Simon Walter, Jose Arnold Tariga, Barbara Turner, Mary Walton, Rebecca Wollett. We now proceed to the membership of the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery. I invite the candidates for membership to be upstanding. I invite the Vice Dean to admit the new members.
By virtue of my office of Vice Dean, in the presence of the President, I admit you, members of the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland.
I now invite the candidates to come forward. Ala Murray. Sandra Carrick. Nuala Mary Clark. Teresa Corrigan. Patrick Fulfilled. Janice James. Martina John. Michelle Joy Madria. Elaine Maloney. Francis O'Gryman. Aries Reyes. Panagiota Tusakla. Jennifer Werty. That concludes the awards for the Faculty of Nursing and Midwifery. Congratulations to each one of you.
For the awards of the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland and the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, I invite Dr. Diarmuid O'Shea, President of RCPI, and the Dean of the Faculty, Associate Professor Mick Malloy, to come to forward to join the President at the conferring table. And I invite Dr. Frank O'Leary, Honorary Secretary of the Faculty, to introduce the candidates.
I'm delighted to invite the candidates for Fellowship and Membership of the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine to please rise. And as we recite the declaration listed on page 10 of your conferring booklet, I invite you to recite the declaration in unison with me. I do solemnly and sincerely declare and promise that I will observe and be obedient to the statutes, bylaws and ordinances of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland and the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland, and that I will, to the utmost of my power, endeavour to promote the reputation, honour and dignity of said colleges. I invite the fellows only to remain standing. Members, you may take your seats. I invite the Dean of the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine to admit the new fellows.
By virtue of my office as Dean, in the presence of the President of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland and the President of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, I admit you fellows of the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland and the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland.
I will introduce the candidates in turn. When I call you forward, please come forward to the stage. Your parchment will be presented to you by the Dean, and you're invited to shake hands with both presidents. Jacob Harold Adams. Stephen Boyce. Farah Hani Imran. Mortimer O'Connor. Membership of the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine, RCPI and RCSI. We now proceed to the membership for the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine. I invite the members to please stand. I now invite the Dean to admit the new members.
By virtue of my office of Dean, in the presence of the President of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland and the President of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, I admit you members of the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine of the Royal College of Physicians of Ireland and the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland.
I will introduce the candidates. Hugh Gallagher. Owen Gallagher. Asif Mahmood. That concludes the awards for the Faculty of Sports and Exercise Medicine. Congratulations.
Congratulations to all our new fellows, members, diplomates. It now gives me great pleasure to invite the President of the Royal College of Surgeons in Ireland, Professor Deborah McNamara, to address us.
Your Excellency, President RCPI, past Presidents RCSI, Council members, Vice-Chancellor, CEO, Deans and Vice-Deans of faculties, Honorary Secretaries, Treasurers and members of faculties, Managing Director of Surgical Affairs and Director of the National Surgical Training Programmes, Honorary Fellow Sr Orla and members of the Loreto community, colleagues, distinguished guests and especially our graduates. On behalf of RCSI, it is my great honour to welcome each of you here this afternoon. This afternoon, we mark an important milestone in the career of each of you and its richly deserved recognition of your hard work and commitment to your profession. Each of us here at RCSI fully understands the challenges that graduates have needed to conquer in order to be successful today. The long hours of study, the struggle to find the time and the energy to concentrate among so many competing priorities. We applaud you. Let me start by thanking all of the people who have supported you in your work towards the qualification that you have just received. The parents, the husbands, wives and partners, the children, the colleagues, the friends. Successfully completing a postgraduate qualification can only be done with quite a bit of help. So on behalf of today's graduates, to your families and friends, may I say thank you for all that you do. We also acknowledge and thank your consultant supervisors, lecturers and senior colleagues for their work and commitment in helping you to achieve this milestone. At RCSI, our mission is to educate, nurture and discover for the benefit of human health. And it is not by chance that we speak of education first. In fact, it is the foundation upon which everything we do is based. The qualifications that you have achieved today will be recognised around the world and will open a huge range of possibilities for you. And as we celebrate your success, we should also take a moment to reflect on the opportunities that access to high-quality education has brought to each of us and to our country and its knowledge economy. It is unimaginable to us, but sadly, as we've heard, in an increasing number of countries around the world, girls and boys do not have access to even the most basic primary education. In awarding Honorary Fellowship to Sr Orla Treacy today, we recognise not just her many personal achievements, but also the critical role played by Irish educators both here and around the world, and we thank them for their work. More than ever, we rely upon the strong foundation of an educated society to navigate our way through difficult times of geopolitical instability, conflict, and misinformation. For each of our graduates here, the education and training that you have pursued enables you to touch the lives of many people and to help them live longer and healthier lives. You should be very proud of what you have achieved. And while the scale of the challenges ahead may sometimes feel overwhelming, never underestimate the impact that you can have with persistence and with collaboration. Today we confer 519 graduates, and together you will join a community of more than 19,000 RCSI fellows and members and over 32,000 alumni working in almost 100 countries. RCSI has been here for more than 240 years, and each generation has made its mark. I know that you will too. I encourage you to remain connected to the RCSI community, where you will find many opportunities to expand your professional network, to develop your career, and most importantly, to make a difference. In closing, congratulations once again on your very well-earned achievements. I wish you every success.
Thank you, President. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the formal proceedings for this afternoon. Once again, congratulations to our fellows, members, diplomates and our Honorary Fellow. We would like to invite you, our fellows, members and diplomats and your family and friends to join us for a reception in the exam hall across the road at 123 St Stephen's Green. Could I now finally ask you to be upstanding for the outward procession? Thank you.